Today is day 60 of the podcast, and as we look at Israel and see that they failed their days of testing and trial in the wilderness, we want to learn the real reason why Jesus could be so victorious, why he could navigate temptation victoriously without falling. And the reason why he could is he understood the real root of temptation, and that's probably what we need to learn as well. He lived prepared. He went into the wilderness prepared as he was filled with the Holy Spirit and being led by the Spirit. He'd also been fasting for 40 days, but because we know man doesn't live on bread alone, but on every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God, Jesus has been feasting for 40 days on his Father's word. Here's what we need to learn, that temptation does not begin as an event of attraction. It is an event of distraction, and it's really designed to rob us of far more than we know. Let's look at Jesus's life and practice, and the book of John is full of this kind of teaching for us. But Hebrews 10, 5 through 9, Jesus presents himself to do the Father's will. He comes into the world to accomplish the Father's will. It says in John 8:28 that he only said what he heard the Father saying. In John 5:19, he only did what he saw the Father doing. It's a key. He only did what he saw the Father doing. John 5:30 says that he didn't act on his own initiative. He was here to do the Father's will. His food was to do the will of the one who sent him. That's John 4:34. Here's the setup. Jesus has an ongoing lifestyle of living by the word of his Father, doing what he sees the Father doing, saying what he hears the Father saying. He does not act on his own initiative. He does not act on his own initiative. Okay, this is the rhythm of his life going into this time of temptation. And really, his food, and food is often at the root of temptation, from Adam and Eve to Israel in the wilderness to now Jesus. His food is to do his Father's will. Holiness is being preoccupied with the presence and will of the Father. So I'm going to take a pause here and ask you a question. Do you recognize any patterns of temptation in your life?